Well, the NFL scriptwriters, they outdid themselves with this Lions and Rams playoff matchup. I mean, on paper, it was perfect. Matthew Stafford, the best QB in Detroit Lions history after 12 seasons, traded away just 3 seasons ago for starting QB and then underperforming Jared Goff and draft picks, a trade many Lions fans are probably now at least pleased with. Yes, Stafford would win a Super Bowl with the Rams, but the trade went on to build Detroit into the team they are now. Sam Laporta, Jamar Gibbs, Jameson Williams, they're just a few players drafted with the picks, a trade that changed the direction of the franchise along with head coach Dan Campbell. Lions fans have perpetually been in hell for most of their lives. Detroit have not hosted a playoff game since 94 and haven't won one since 92. That is remarkable. That's as old as I am. That one win was their only in 65 years, a lifetime or more for a team to see one win. This game is what Lions fans needed, and it did not disappoint. After every positive play, you could hear the roar of the crowd, and it was right from the jump. Silence when the Lions offense were in the huddle, and an explosion of noise when the Rams had the ball, just hoping it would cause them to slip up and have a false start. Interfering with changes at the line. Crowd noise is always a factor in home games, well, unless you're a Chargers fan. But this was something special. Fans have waited decades for a home playoff game, and it showed. The crowd erupted when David Montgomery crossed that goal line early in the first quarter to take the lead after a perfectly balanced drive of passing and running. The Lions offense had a damn near perfect half, scoring touchdowns on all 3 of their drives until the good old refs got involved once again. With a little over a minute to go in the half, the Lions drive down the field to the Rams' 40-yard line. Dan Campbell, with his balls of steel like usual, goes for it. Goff uses the hard count and looks like he catches the Rams offside with a defender jumping into the neutral zone. But no, the refs instead call a false start on left tackle Taylor Decker. -5 yards, punt, no points. Saving grace was the Rams weren't able to score again before half, giving the Lions a 21-17 lead at the halftime. But for the second time in 3 weeks, the Lions get screwed on what I think is a BS call. You will not be shocked to hear that the Lions fans were on the refs, whipping out the "you suck" chants for the rest of the game. Stafford was slinging it all over the field, showing exactly why he was the greatest QB in Lions history. Deep balls, intermediate, and even no-look passes, he did it all. His arm talent is insane. Nothing could stop the QB, even a brutal hit where he slammed his head off the turf and got stepped on. No flag, and somehow Stafford passes concussion protocol to continue dropping dimes to his favorite target, rookie Puka Nacua. Puka carved up the Lions, catching 9 balls for 181 and a touchdown, showing he doesn't just belong in the Rookie of the Year conversation, but the best wide receiver in the league conversation. Even the NBC broadcast was on it with the incredible Pikachu reference. Too bad, all these stats and highlights were for nothing, as the Lions would go on to win the game 24-23, 32 years. This was the close game fans have been waiting for all playoffs, with the matchup actually living up to the hype. Tears of joy rolled down the faces of Lions fans in the crowd. What a moment. The Lions will go on to face the winner of the Buccaneers and Eagles next week. Could this finally be the year they get over the hump and win the championship? Let us know below.